Hi, this is Joe with Bourbon and Birds. It's been a while. I thought I'd release a channel update. Everybody's well. It's just been a lot lately. We've been on a lot of trips and everything, and Nancy usually does all the editing, including for Bourbon and Birds. So this channel's been on the back burner for a while. But right now, I actually have a lot of time on my hands. So I think I'm gonna try to get back in. I'll do just some short videos, some single or double tastings, things like that. Give you an update on my birds and everything else that's kind of going on. If you want to know how things have been going, you could go over to Nancy's channel. I think she has it linked. It's Autism Our Daily View. It's our life with our adult autistic son Craig and the things we do, but it's also what we do. So you could get an update there on what's been keeping us very, very busy. Been bourbon collecting, hunting, and everything as well I can. But the reason I'm going to be able to get into videos right now again and probably start doing a little bit of my own editing because I have time. And the reason I have time is this. I have ruptured my Achilles tendon. It happened last Friday. Of all things, I had live trapped a raccoon off our deck. Those of you know, we live in a very wooded area. The raccoons have become a real problem. They've been a lot of them have been starting to show up like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. They're nocturnal animals. They're not supposed to be out that time of day. So I know they're not rabid, but I'm just trying to get rid of them. So I had live trapped 8 raccoons off of my deck, and I had relocated them about 2.5 miles from here. There's another nice wooded area. It's got a little feeder creek going, through it. So that I know they've got water, they've got plenty of food. There'd be frogs and all sorts of stuff over in that area. Good place for them. And number 9, I was taking it off my deck, and he was an ornery one. He was reaching through, trying to grab at me and everything. And as I got down, he was reaching, I looked down and I missed the last step. Went down, hyperextended my foot, trying to keep him and the cage off of me and me off of falling on the cage. So my foot had to sacrifice. So I've been through a couple of doctor's appointments. As a triple bypass heart attack survivor, I have to wait and get off of my blood thinners so they can do the surgery and everything. So I bet I'm probably 6 days out, maybe longer than that, from having the surgery. So I really can't do a whole lot. I can't mow my own yard, trim it, anything like that. I've got a tree to plant that I can't do, a couple bushes that I want to get in. I was going to put in some grapevines on the backside of our house. That's all out the window. So I'm going to do a lot of sitting around. And so if I'm sitting around, I might as well try to find something I can do. So I'm gonna do some short videos and try to revive the channel. A lot of them are gonna be solo. There'll be a few, this doesn't keep me from having a few pours with my buddy Rich. So, he'll be showing up in some of them too. So thought we'd just get this going again and see if we can take it off life support before, something happens with me again. Anyway, yeah, I've been bourbon hunting. I've got some good blue runs that I want to go through. I acquired 3 different flavors of the 12 Days of Bourbon from last Christmas, and they're delicious and everything. I bourbon hunted a little bit up in Wisconsin Dells when we were together. Actually, I hope, Rich will probably see this. Oh well, I was going to surprise him. I'd actually found C.H. Taylor, but it's the Bottle and Bond small batch. I got a couple bottles of that, and he has the not C.H. E.H. Taylor. I always say C.H. I don't know where I get that from, but he's got the E.H. Taylor Bottle and Bond single barrel. So it'd be fun. We can try those 2 against each other and everything, and then Joe's got to find one of those E.H. Taylor full proofs. I really want one of those. So keep looking around and everything. I might just have to pull the trigger and get one off of a secondary market. But anyway, that's the update for today. Thanks for those that are still have their notifications on, or those that find the channel again. And let's get this going. Quick update on the birds, man. I have got so many orioles out there. I got 3 oriole feeders out there. They are eating probably almost a jar of jelly a week now on me. I think we got 6 of them coming around. It's just gorgeous. Got, of course, all the other birds. My grosbeaks are back. There's 2 mating pairs instead of 1 now. I lost my little tufted titmice. I don't know whatever happened to them, but early in the winter, they just disappeared. I'm afraid the hawks or maybe an owl got them or something. And, there's a lot of feral cats, barn cats around this area too. So that's just a total shame. They were just my favorite little birds. Look, I always said they're just like God decided to make a gray miniature cardinal, and that's what they are. And they were so fun to watch. But yeah, so there's a little bourbon update, a little bird update, and we'll talk to you later. See you later.